Hello, everyone, and welcome into Week 10 of the Raymond Monica Show. We are once again joined by our special guest, Coach Monica. And Coach, last week you guys went up to Slippery Rock to face the number 6 team in the country and did end up suffering a loss. Can you talk about that game a little bit and what you saw from your guys?
Well, anytime you play a top caliber football team, it's a challenge. We was excited about the challenge. I thought our guys played extremely hard. They fought for 4 quarters. Slippery Rock did a really good job throwing the football against us. They converted on a bunch of third downs. We had them a lot of times in second and long, and the quarterback does a good job, offensive protecting, and the wide receivers made some really good plays. But we did have them in fourth down and goal on a 1 3 times. We did stop them once. It was a huge momentum in the first quarter, and then the offense went out there and got us off the goal line. We had some momentum there starting the second quarter when we faked the punt. And, thing happened, we threw interceptions. I thought we had things headed in the right direction. But, you got to give credit to Slippery Rock. They did a great job stopping our run, made us throw the football. I thought our guys on defense did a good job stopping the run. But they executed very well in the passing game.
Right, so coming up this next week, you have your last home game, and it's actually your senior day. Can you talk about what that means for your guys?
That's the last time these seniors is going to be playing in that stadium. It's very important for them to go out with a win in that stadium. And I know the players are going to rally behind the seniors for this game. IUP has a very good football team. They lost a couple really close games by 1 point, should have easily won them. But they wound up losing last week on a field goal right at the end of the game. And I think they're a very good football team. Some breaks have went the wrong way for them. But I'm looking forward to an exciting football game this weekend.
Right, so this morning, you and your football team went down to CL Elementary School and welcomed the kids into school today. Can you talk about that a little bit?
Yeah, well, I appreciate the players coming out early in the morning and going to the elementary school. It was snowing a good bit this morning, but, going out there and seeing those kids, the smiles on their face when you're greeting them to come in to school in the morning is very special. And, I know the players really enjoyed that today. And I'd like to thank, Clarion Line Sioux Elementary for having us. Because, I know that, there's future Golden Eagles there that will come to this university.
Right, absolutely, Coach. I have one last question for you. Joining us next on the show is your defensive backs coach, Coach Jones. Can you talk about what he brings to your coaching staff?
Well, you got a guy who's played in this league, and, he knows what it's about. There's no question about it. Having him back there has helped the secondary a great deal, along with Coach Durst back there also. So we've improved a great deal, and he's a big part of it.
Awesome, Coach. Thanks so much for your time. Can't wait to talk to you next week. We are now joined by defensive backs coach Shaq Jones. So, Coach Shaq, this is your first year at Clarion. What has that experience been like for you?
Well, Clarion has been a pleasure. Being someone that played in the conference of the PSAC, it was really good just getting back into the conference, playing some familiar teams and stuff like that, and then looking to bring Clarion some new success.
Right, so you're a fairly young coach. What got you into coaching in the first place?
Well, I finished playing in 2019. After that, I looked to get into working out of college. Coaching was really never an interest of mine. I actually had a close friend of mine that went to high school with me who was a coach. I ended up going to one of his practices, and everyone was asking me, like, come on, coach. And I ended up giving in, started a 7-on-7 team. I wasn't looking to do it long term, but I seen the reaction of the kids and how I can help them grow and how they gravitated towards me, and I just couldn't leave that commitment.
Right, so you talked about being back in this conference and knowing some familiar teams. That's because you played your college ball at IUP.
Yeah.
What's it going to be like coaching against them this coming Saturday?
Well, like I said, it's good to be back in the PSAC, just seeing familiar teams. And then IUP, the one that I actually played at, it would just be that much more sweet to get that win versus those guys. It'll be good seeing coaching against some guys that coached me, and then coaching some players, right, that I played with. So that'll be interesting.
Right, so you last played in 2019, so you're newly removed from playing football. What has that brought to your coaching approach, being such a young coach?
Well, being someone who's so freshly removed from the game, I try to be as empathetic as possible with these guys, understanding their struggles as a student athlete. So I try to treat them as I did myself. You know what I mean? Try to be patient with them, but just challenge just as much though. But just understanding that they're going through something that I personally went through that wasn't just all sunshine and rainbows. Yeah.
Right, Coach. Awesome. Thank you so much for your time. Go Golden Eagles and wings up.